Good day, everyone. Welcome to the LCA podcast. Welcome to our post-Thanksgiving podcast. Today in the studio, we got our boy Aaron, we got our teacher, Mr. Hodge, and we got Yuna. Welcome back, guys. Hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Is everyone stuffed from all that turkey and pie?
Yes.
No.
No? You guys could eat more?
Definitely.
How many slices of pie did you eat? Be honest.
I averaged at least 3 for a couple days.
That's good.
No.
In total, I had about 6, which is not healthy.
Me too.
I had a total of 1.
Okay, so to start out with start the ball rolling, start the question with you, Aaron. Would you get rid of any item in Thanksgiving and why? Any food item?
Yes. Stuffing. It's
Why?
useless. I
Okay.
really don't like stuffing.
But doesn't it like stuff the thing so you kind of need it in there so it kind of fills in the empty space?
No, my dad doesn't put it in there because he knows both me and my sister hate it.
Oh, it doesn't taste that good?
Yeah, I really don't like the taste of it.
I understand. Yeah, we're not, my family is not traditional, so I don't think we've ever had stuffing before. So I'm okay with that. How about you, Mr. Hodge?
Well, disclaimer, I'm not a big Thanksgiving food fan. Some people will get really up in arms about it, but I don't like stuffing, like
That's fair.
yams, just most of that stuff. I really don't like, I really dislike turkey terribly.
You do?
Until a couple years ago, I had a deep fried turkey for the first
Oh.
time. That's pretty good. But just like regular baked turkey, no, ham all the way.
Ham all the way. I could see that. What about you, Una?
She's a vegetarian.
I am a vegetarian.
that's a good
My dad made teriyaki and garlic turkey, and my
Oh.
family was like, "Why aren't you?" It was 2 separate turkeys, but my parents were like, "Why aren't you eating it? You should definitely try it." Trying to
Oh.
get me to break my vegetarian streak.
Teriyaki?
Yeah, teriyaki.
Had you been a pilgrim,
Teriyaki.
you would have died on the Mayflower.
Yeah,
on the way
yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Well, I'd probably get rid of that, and I'd also have to agree, stuffing and yams. I hate
that's
those.
fair. If any of you guys, which most of you guys are too young to see this show, but you, Mr. Hodge, might have seen it, the Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
They had a Thanksgiving episode where she wanted to be healthier and did a tofu turkey.
yeah.
And Raymond got so mad about it, and so did the dad. You guys should definitely check out the show. All right, those are all great answers. Yes, Una, you have a question.
Tofu? How did you
Tofu.
confuse tofu
I don't
for
eat
tofu?
either, so it doesn't really matter
I like tofu.
because you're a vegetarian.
Can I ask a
Well,
quick question?
Yes.
Because I saw this debated last week. Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It
Is it a Thanksgiving?
No.
Yes.
It's considered
No.
one, yeah.
It was not there when the Pilgrims landed.
Yeah,
so
but lobster
no,
was.
it is not.
Okay.
a Thanksgiving
Literally,
food.
almost none of these things are.
Yeah.
True.
Were.
But I don't think it really caught on until like a couple years ago because I've never had mac and cheese with
Oh,
with that.
No,
yes.
I do it almost
have a-
every meal, but
I have a really random fact.
What?
Did you know that the Pilgrims had lobster at the first Thanksgiving?
That makes sense because they're up in what, Maine area? Massachusetts.
Did-
Thank
yeah,
you.
Mass-
did you know that like 200-300 years ago they had like 9-foot lobsters?
Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
Because
You know-
lobsters will live for like almost forever. They just get bigger and bigger.
True.
Oh yeah, we were up in the Bahamas, me and my family, and we caught lobsters fresh at this reef because it was only like 5 feet, and we got some like 1-footers and like 1 foot and a half, and they were massive though. They had a fair amount of meat at the end. Yes, you're dying with a question over there.
I don't even remember it.
Casey, it took too long.
Well, moving on with the next question. Is there one dessert in Thanksgiving that you will absolutely die over, that you cannot have without? Like you literally tell your parents every single Thanksgiving, I want this dessert. What about you, Sean?
Pumpkin pie.
Yes. Yes, pumpkin pie is the best. I did not have any Thanksgiving. I didn't have any of that today. I really wanted some. I don't know why we didn't get any. We had
What?
pecan and apple pie. That's all we had. What about you, Mr. Hodge?
Yeah, I dislike pumpkin pie. I dislike anything
What?
pumpkin.
Pumpkin
But
spice?
the correct answer is pecan pie with a dollop of ice cream. on
That's
top.
fair.
Ice-
You
What
get
about
the pecan
cherry pie?
Cherry, I mean,
it's pretty good.
I'm not no dissing cherry pie, but
Oh, for sure.
For Thanksgiving, you take the pecan pie, heat it up for like 10 seconds, a little bit of ice cream on top.
So good.
Just bury me in that.
Or you could put Cool Whip too.
If you don't have ice cream,
What about you?
pumpkin pie or jam cake.
What is jam cake?
It's
Jam?
a Kentucky thing.
You're not even from Kentucky. I lived in Kentucky. I never
I
had jam
have
cake.
so many ancestors. I have lines of ancestors.
Were they vegetarians
from
too?
Kentucky. No, I'm the only one in my family who's ever been a
those people died.
vegetarian. I'm not
famine.
kidding. I'm like the only person in my family who's ever been a vegetarian.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, explain this jam cake. What is it?
Yes.
This jam cake, it's a moist cake with preservatives.
Gotcha.
Why do you
well,
say
my
it-
dad used preservatives.
Moist? Why do you say it like that? Moist. Like
That's
you
a
drag
thing.
it out.
That's a thing.
Why would you want moist cake? I mean,
I-
I understand, like, I like moist cake, but not like if it's like soupy cake.
I have a lisp. And it's not that like super moist. It's depending on how you make it, because it can also be like really dry if you make it wrong. Like if you use jelly instead of preservatives.
Yeah, sure.
And
I think
then
I think I know
it's
what he's
got
talking about. It's just a-
raisins, and
A
then
fruitcake.
it's got nuts in
Reminds me
it.
of
I've never had fruitcake, and
Me
I don't
neither.
ever intend to try it.
I think that's fine.
But I agree with you guys on the pie. I do not be eating my pie without a lot of Cool Whip, though. I eat the Cool Whip, and then I eat the pie.
I make my own whipped cream on Thanksgiving,
that's nice.
actually.
What about
Really?
haystacks? Have anyone heard of haystacks before?
What?
So
No.
you basically take my grandmother loves making these with us, so we made some. And so you take chow mein noodles, dry ones, right? You have peanut butter, and then melted like hazelnut caramel chocolate or like chips, and then you put marshmallows. Mix it all together. Well, of course you have to heat up the peanut butter and the chips. Put that together. It will all stick it together because it's peanut butter, right? They're
wish
so
I had
good.
that.
They're so good. They're crunchy. It's like eating like a crunchy treat, but it's like so sweet though. It's like almost unbearable sweet. Yes, Sean.
I already can't have that.
Yeah. Well, it almost gives you diabetes
I'm allergic to peanut
when
butter.
you have it. Oh, that's
Ugh,
sad. I love
tough.
peanut butter. Yes,
I hate peanut butter.
that's not even like
I-
a meat. How could you hate peanut butter? Peanut
It
butter is
doesn't-
your friend.
Okay, but it's the smell. After we moved houses, ever since, it's the smell of oranges and peanut butter. I hate it so much. I cannot smell citrus without like violently sobbing. It smells so bad to me. And then my little sister, while we were
Seems
at
like
my
a bit of an
mama's house,
overreaction.
started eating like she had a whole bag, and she started throwing orange peels at me while I was sleeping. It woke me up, and I ran to the other room crying.
Is that a
What about
condition?
grapefruit?
No, I hate the smell of oranges now. I used to love it. I've never had grapefruit, but
How dare you.
it just smells really bad. And peanut butter, every time I open the jar, I have to close it. I can't eat it without thinking about how
I'm
bad
so
it smells.
I am confused.
It tastes like it smells. They taste horrible.
Okay. Well, we need to get off that topic.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Thanks
we
for
didn't.
that,
Now we know something
Information.
more about you. Yes, Mr. Hodge.
I was just going to ask, does anyone else watch the Thanksgiving parade?
No, I didn't watch it.
No.
I didn't watch it this
No.
year, but I heard that a One Piece balloon was in it.
A what?
One Piece, the anime.
Oh.
Monkey Luffy. I heard that. I don't know.
Okay.
It,
Interesting.
I grew up watching it, and so I watch it with my kids.
That's nice. I heard they had some something happened with some people came out and kind of disturbed the parade. I heard
Oh.
some protesters for the
Oh,
Palestine thing. Yeah. Yes, Una.
Shocker.
We watch a bunch of Thanksgiving episodes of every one of our favorite TV shows.
Oh, the dog show. Did anyone watch the dog show?
No.
Saw
No.
snippets.
No.
Yes,
Did
Aaron.
you?
Oh, did you know in 1975 Macy's Day Parade they had to kill Barney?
Who?
Barney the dinosaur?
Barney's not that old.
Wait.
It was in like 1975.
We have Sean, excuse me.
Brandon.
in the background here. Yes, Una.
Fact checker.
Did y'all see Dolly Parton's halftime
I heard about
Thanksgiving
that.
show?
How she got in like
She
a
looked-
cheerleader's costume
Yeah,
for
it
the.
was. She looked so good, and she turned 77 a few days ago. You can't even tell she's
Plastic
that old.
surgery, my friend.
It
Plastic
is
surgery.
plastic surgery,
Yeah,
but
you
most
think.
people look really bad
It was
after
a little.
plastic
It was a little
surgery.
concerning. I was
She
concerned.
All that
looked
Botox.
So good, and that she's 77 now.
Are you alright, Una?
Yeah, I'm
I-
You have, a
alright.
different, you have a different definition of good than
Yeah.
I do, I think.
Are you planning on doing that, Una? Get some plastic surgery done when you're that old?
No, I'm never planning on getting plastic
She's a
surgery.
vegetarian. She's not going to live that long.
I don't even think I'm ever going to wear an outfit like she wore.
Okay, well,
but-
well, here's something when I've been asking people about their Thanksgiving, they either have these two meats at Thanksgiving. So, would you rather prefer turkey or ham? Because several people I've talked to, of course, they have turkey because it's Thanksgiving, but lots of people have ham. What about you?
I like both. We normally have both because everyone in my family likes both. But,
Sure.
But my mom can't have ham, and yeah.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Hodge?
Well, what you do is you take the croissants and the rolls, and you make
yes,
a ham.
Sister Schubert's.
That's one option, yeah. And you make a ham sandwich,
Well, that sounds good.
and then you eat those for Friday and Saturday, and I think I had one yesterday.
And we're not even going to ask Una because we know that she does not eat it. What? Unless you have vegetarian
I can talk about my family.
turkey. Okay.
Every year we typically have turkey and ham, and my dad always does a different take on each of them. Like we had apple crisp ham or something, whatever it's called.
That actually sounds really good.
It
And
does.
then
It
we
sounds
had
gross at
hickory
the same
ham
time.
one year, and then my dad always does something different with the turkey.
But you don't eat it, do you?
I ate it every year except this year.
See? Yeah.
I've only been a vegetarian
yeah.
for 6 months.
I am pro alternative.
Yeah.
I've had barbecue on Thanksgiving
Oh,
before,
yeah.
and
We had fried chicken and wings with our Thanksgiving.
But there's there's so many ways to. Turkey's just too boring in and of itself.
It doesn't taste that
Yeah.
good. There's not
True,
that much
yeah.
flavor.
You've got to do the work and make it. People who inject. My uncle used to do that. Used to inject hot sauce and stuff into
Oh,
turkeys.
that would be
Okay.
good.
It was really. It makes it bearable.
Yes, Una.
My dad's also, some years he's made lamb and prime rib.
That does sound nice.
And
Respect.
barbecue prime rib, I think it was, and then normal prime rib because me and my siblings are picky. And then we have lamb. It is one of the household favorites, it seems.
I'm really hungry
And
now.
I think I like your dad.
I'm hungry.
It goes out really fast.
I think I'd
yeah.
be friends with your dad.
Yeah.
My dad is the chef of the house, actually.
Okay.
My
Sounds-
mom makes a lot of pasta, but my dad, there's so many spices. We have a whole section in our pantry dedicated to just spices.
Oh my gosh.
Here's another really. People are either on one side of this fence or the other. The eggs. What are they called?
Oh, deviled
Deviled
eggs.
eggs.
Deviled
yeah,
eggs.
I don't. My
Actually,
grandmother
don't.
makes really good because my whole family loves them, but I just can't get around them. There's just something about eating
I always
that-
take
it's
a
the
little.
feel.
I always take. They put the stuff in the middle. I
Yeah.
always take half of it off because it's a little much texture wise.
Sure.
But I love the egg.
Eunice
And-
Yeah.
raising her hand.
Yeah.
Yes, Una.
We make 2 dozen every year because I've got a big family.
Please stop
Okay.
talking about food.
It's my
You're asking the
aunt.
question.
I'm so hungry
Yeah,
now.
Casey, you're asking the question.
It's my aunt and my uncle
9:30.
and my 2 cousins always come over because we make a lot of food because my dad loves cooking. He also
I need to come
made-
over to your house sometime and ask
He
your dad
made
to make me some.
homemade cranberry sauce this year.
You know what? We didn't have cranberry sauce this year.
My sister does that.
He made
Okay.
it homemade, but I wasn't done.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
And then it's always my aunt, my uncle. That's 2 people.
Uh-huh.
And then we have my 2 cousins.
okay,
then we
thank
have
you.
my mama and papa.
Are they all vegetarians too?
No, and then there's 4 kids in my house counting me, and then my parents.
Have
So
you been
12
trying to-
people are always over.
Do you always try to convince them at Thanksgiving? I'm ashamed of you for eating that turkey.
No,
Jim.
but every
Stop
time
eating
it-
that turkey.
No, but every time I'm at work, sometimes when I hand out food, I'll say, "Enjoy the pig you just killed."
Oh my gosh,
Where do you
gonna,
work?
Hungry Howie's.
She works
Yeah.
at a pizza
in
place.
Jefferson City.
That's gonna get you fired.
No,
Yeah.
I actually don't do that. I do it behind their back to my managers, and my managers just sit there wide-eyed,
What?
and they're like, "You can't say that to the customers," and I
We take a slight
I say
detour.
it
I wanna
behind their back.
explore the
Yes.
Hungry Howie's thing real quick.
You could get fired.
Okay.
for
We
that.
I just went to Hungry Howie's. I live right.
Jefferson
I live
City or
right across the
Morristown?
street, Jefferson City.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I
wait.
just went to that one last week to
Uh-huh.
get my
Oh.
wife. They have is it a gluten-free pizza?
Yes, gluten free.
So
Oh, okay.
I went and got that for my wife, and I I had some Hungry Howie's. It's not bad, but like, what's the thing? Like, why should I go there when I can go to like,
Domino's.
Domino's or
Caesars.
Little Caesars is way cheaper. I mean, I'm an equal opportunity pizza eater. That's what I'm getting at. Like, what's Hungry Howie's thing? Sell it to me.
Or before you answer that, could I also add in making your own pizza instead? On the boat, we couldn't order out pizza, so we made our
Yeah.
own pizza. You never want to go back. It's way
My
better.
dad
It's
has a
so much
pizza cooker.
tastier because you put fresh stuff in there,
Yeah.
and it's like more saucy. But go ahead, Una.
I'm not gonna sell Hungry Howie's out, and I'm only gonna say the good parts. But the mac and cheese pizza they have this month is so good.
Really?
I don't trust the
Interesting.
salads. And then the flatbreads
Okay.
are really good. I make the salads. I don't trust it because the lettuce is weird.
Okay.
Also,
I'm scared.
Note to self.
No, not
Don't
the
get the
black
salad.
olives are the best things on the planet.
Okay, so
I
you-
am half tempted to take a bag home and
So you-
just eat it.
So
They're
you like the
scared.
olives, but you don't like
I
the
love
salad.
the olives.
I am
I don't eat the salad except because I make the salads. I know whenever they're good to eat or not.
Okay, so that is great question or answer. Excuse me. Oh,
but,
okay. You had a pause
the
there.
flatbreads are really good. The wings.
Do you guys have any dessert?
Yes, we have a Howie cookie, we have cinnamon bread, and we have pumpkin spice bread every season.
Ooh, and this is a disclaimer, folks. We are not endorsing Hungry Howie's. We are not being paid by them to talk about their
If
food.
Hungry Howie's
The
would like to
pumpkin-
reach out with a sponsorship opportunity,
Please,
Yes.
we would
I
appreciate
can
it.
actually
Please-
ask
please
my
comment on this
boss,
video.
and he just agrees to pretty much giving money away anytime.
Okay, well,
Okay.
moving on.
I'm not done.
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Yes, you. Yeah, I think we're good. So,
No.
are you the people? Because several people have already set up Christmas stuff, especially they hint at that at the Macy's Day Parade where they bring out Santa Claus at the end. Are you one of those people? Like it's the day of or the day after Thanksgiving, you're out putting up Christmas stuff, Christmas tree lights, whatever. What about you, Una?
Typically we're after Halloween people, but I noticed you have
Oh.
your yard decorated with inflables.
Oh yeah, we just did that yesterday.
Yeah, I noticed. I kind of
Stalker.
see your house.
Yeah, she literally
Okay.
lives right across the street from me.
Okay, but he is the one who texts me and calls me. He's the one who called me because he saw me walk in my house, and he was like, Una, I saw you just walk into your house. And it was really weird because I was like,
That is weird.
Well, I was sitting on the porch waiting for a ride. So what else was I supposed to do?
I was petrified because you called me. I had
Petrified.
just gotten home. And you called me
What's
twice
wrong
because
with
I
you?
didn't answer the first
Okay,
time.
this has gone way we're not even talking about that. Mr. Hodge.
I was on my roof on Friday.
Oh, okay. Putting
Yes.
up one of the giant
Yes.
sleighs.
My wife has her first 4 trees up before Thanksgiving.
4?
I'm embarrassed to
4?
say that.
4?
I think there's going to be
That's a
7 when it's all
lot.
said and done.
7?
Like
7.
huge trees?
No, we don't have a big house either. It's
Like
just,
mini trees?
she
or
just
like
loves
small?
trees.
Small
Most of
trees?
them are big, big.
Plastic or real?
Only plastic so far. But we'll get a real one.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
impressive.
Yeah, I mean it's
It's an obsession.
is
for
an
her it is. I just sort of humor it. But yeah, I mean there's a tree for like all our ornaments that are like from vacations or trips
Right,
and stuff. Then there's
right.
one for the kids, and then there's one for the kids where we do the Jesse tree or at church, which is like an Advent thing.
We do the
building
same
up to-
thing. We would always have one like small plastic tree, and we
Yeah.
would do that's like our Advent thing. And then we have this ginormous plastic tree. We used to do real trees, but we have this ginormous plastic tree that's 9 feet tall by 5 feet wide.
Whoa.
Now that we're in this tiny little base home, after moving off the boat, we don't have room for that, so we had to use our small tree this year. But that's okay. We missed it. Yes, you're literally like
Okay.
dragging my
I'm
chain
gonna
over
say
here.
one thing, and then I have a question for you. We used to have a 12-foot Christmas tree whenever we lived in my house with really high ceilings.
Mm-hmm.
My dad always had to get the ladder and decorate the top 3 foot of it because
Yes.
none of us could reach it because we're kind of short in my family except for my dad.
Cause you're a vegetarian. You don't eat meat.
No, it's 6 months ago. I was done growing
You
2
need
years
meat to
ago.
survive.
No, you don't.
Why do
That's
you
other
think
ways to
God
get
let us
protein.
start eating meat? Because we
Okay.
need meat.
Back to what I was saying. Okay.
Protein
I'll
is
be
one
right
of the food
back.
groups, Una.
Yuna's. Okay, bye, Yuna.
She literally I just got a text 5 minutes ago from the front office that they needed her in student services. So.
She is no longer with us, guys.
Yeah, I guess it's my turn to answer.
Yeah,
this
Sean, go
question.
ahead, please.
We normally do it like as soon as we get home from my grandmother's house, literally.
Really?
Yeah.
We always would do it. Oh, we got Brandon joining us. Let's go, Brandon!
Really loud, Casey.
Sorry. We would always do it where because we have both of our grandparents, right? So we would have Thanksgiving with my mom's parents, and then they would come back and we would do an early Christmas with them, and we'd set up Christmas stuff, set up the tree, whatever, and then we would go up for Christmas with our other grandparents, and that's what we did. We kind of did this year. Unfortunately, grandfather's in the hospital this year, so he should be good by next Saturday though. So we went ahead and set up Christmas stuff, but they'll come and we'll have Christmas. But Brandon, now that you've joined in, what do you guys do? Do you guys set up Christmas stuff like right after Thanksgiving, or you wait till like just halfway through December?
So, like, for setting up Christmas decorations?
Yeah.
Well, if we have the time, we usually start not right after, because I had a lot of family over for Thanksgiving.
Sure.
So I think we may start until like the first week of December, maybe the second week of December. Probably
good.
even around when midterms start. So
Okay.
Maybe that's when we'll start setting up.
Of course. Nice. Wow.
So-
yeah.
The reason I spent Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, I literally, Kristen was pushing for me to decorate the house like weeks ago. And I said, no, inside of the house is fair game. You can put up all the trees you want.
Right.
We're in the Christmas spirit in the home. That's fine. But we're not going to show the world yet. It's embarrassing. No other house in our neighborhood had anything up. But Friday, it was officially post-Thanksgiving. It was go time. And so out came the lights.
That's understandable. Go ahead, Sean.
People in my neighborhood, specifically my grandma's neighbors, decorate like the day before Halloween.
Seriously?
I'm not even joking.
Wow.
Savages.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, we our grandparents would always get us Christmas stuff to put outside. We haven't done that because we were on the boat, but we put out some inflatables, like Yuna was creepily telling us that she's spying on my front yard now.
That is a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
Creepy. Well, I do see their family come home every day, so can't say anything. So yeah, that's fantastic, guys. That's everyone. Yes, Sean.
I have a question for all of you.
Yes.
Did anyone do Black Friday?
Here's the thing. I went ahead and got my Christmas shopping done, like, last weekend.
Sorry, go ahead. I interrupted.
No, that's right. I did it, and I should have waited for Black Friday. But yesterday, I did not, because we had Thanksgiving then. Or Friday, excuse me. So, I did not do Black Friday. I totally should have, bought Legos, because they would have gotten cheaper. But, yes, go ahead, Mr. Hodge.
I was gonna say, how do you shop? Like,
How do I shop? I go to the well. Here's the thing: if I don't have an idea for someone, I'll go to the mall or something. I'll just look around because
Okay.
I'll find something that strikes. Or if I have a vague idea, but if they specifically requested something, then I'll go to Amazon and order that from there, which is what I did yesterday for a couple gifts. But I got half my Christmas shopping done at the mall, which is pretty nice.
Was there a lot of people at the mall during Black Friday?
I wasn't there Black Friday. I was there last weekend.
Yes, there
okay.
was. Yes, there was.
Were
I
you
was
there?
at West Town Mall. It was mainly the girly stores like Bath and Body Works.
Sure.
Victoria's Secret?
Yes, that was the big one. That was the big one. And then we've got Pink was also full,
Pink, yeah.
and basically Sephora as well, because I remember my mom and Kelly going into Sephora. Also, I got a Funko Pop for 40% off.
Wow.
It was
what is that?
originally
It's like those push pop
vinyl
things.
figures.
They're like
Oh,
sucker
yeah,
things,
yeah,
and
yeah.
No, those aren't Funko Pops. Funko Pops are like bobbleheads.
Yeah.
oh, they are.
It was originally $18. I got it for $10.
man.
Nice. So, go ahead, Brandon. You can answer the question. Were you out yesterday at Black Friday shopping?
No, I'm staying home.
That's understandable. Ate some leftover food. How about you, Yuna? Because she has gotten back from the office.
My parents went out to get presents, but I
Nice.
did not go out with them. They were in Knoxville. It was their little date night.
Okay,
Ah.
that makes sense.
Understandable.
Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Hodge?
No, I was on my roof putting up lights. But
Sorry,
we
that's
did do some Amazoning and did some more. Today's Cyber Monday. So
Yeah, today is.
I heard
Cyber
about
Monday.
that.
pretty good deals today too. If you're looking.
I'm gonna have to order my sister's present today.
But, well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to this wonderful episode. We're going to wrap it up, and we'll come back soon, and we'll give you guys a
Probably.
Christmas present special. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you, everyone, for joining in today, and hope you guys have a great time eating the rest of your Thanksgiving food and a great Christmas.
What if we finished it?
Well, then you're out of luck. Just have to wait till Christmas. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching.